What's up, everybody? Three to possible. We got special guest Dre Johnson. I know. Speaking of music, DeAndre, you got anything coming out? You got anything dropping?
Oh,
Got anything you can send us so
this
we can?
summer we got hella surprises this summer, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, you can send us a little something. We can make it our intro instead of this free bullshit that comes with this site.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
You gotta play it. Hey, you gotta play it when the show come on and when the show come off. You gotta do it. Going off.
That's fine. We can do that. We can do that.
Bet.
Bro, how we doing, fellas?
I'm good.
Shit, chilling.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there.
You tell your mom Happy Mother's Day today?
Of course I did.
All right.
That boy don't talk to his mama.
Y'all tell the mother to y'all's children Happy Mother's Day today?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes, sir.
Nope. Hey, I'm Devion. All right.
Be real.
Round 2 underway. DeAndre, your Warriors bounce back in a big way in Game 3. Taking cheap shots at Ja Morant. Ja Morant likely out Game 4 now. But Warriors are up 2-1. So, DeAndre, you are one of our resident Warriors fans. We got too many of y'all.
Hey,
Give us a little update. How you feeling? Playoffs went well. First round. That was easy. Got rid of Dallas real quick. Looks like y'all might get rid of Memphis real quick now. How you been feeling about your guys in the playoffs so far?
Oh man, we looking good. I definitely see us in the finals. I told you on your last show. I told you something like this will happen. You remember?
You don't gotta tell me. I picked the Warriors from before the season started.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying when you go back to your last show, I told you this was gonna happen.
No, I seen the vision. You don't gotta tell me. I'm on the same wave. Devion's the fucking one in denial.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, yeah, don't let me get on Devion. He definitely.
I don't believe him. I did. Sticking to it.
But
hey,
it ain't over yet.
It's not. Steph was coming back from an injury right as the playoffs started, so I think that had a lot of people worried. What's your thoughts with Steph, though? Steph started coming off the bench in the first series, and then, finally got his starting back. What was it, Game 5, I think, of the Denver series? So, what are your thoughts with Steph?
What are my thoughts towards Steph?
Yeah, so far in the playoffs, coming back from the injury.
He look good. I mean, Steph gonna Steph. So that's not the guy I'm concerned about.
Okay.
It's more so our height. The only thing that can beat us is our size. You feel me? We go against a big team like Denver was a pretty big team, but the times they gave us problems, it was because of second chance points and rebounds. That's really the only way we can lose. If you play a team like Philadelphia or Miami Heat, they all got length. And that's the only thing that can beat us. Basketball versus basketball. We got it. When we're talking about height, giants, that's the only thing that can wear us out. Because if the shots ain't falling.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, like the Warriors, when they get going, like if you play a team that puts like a lot of size out there, like we saw it with Denver.
Yeah.
I mean, they almost make if Jokic had to be like at his absolute best offensively, or else he was just going to be. He ended up being a liability because Steph and Poole are just going to abuse him in any pick and roll action. I mean, they're gonna. Well, I'm talking in pick and roll action. Like they're gonna abuse him. Clay's still running his ass off all over the fucking court, creating havoc for everyone else. But yeah, I mean, it's just tough. You need a team that can pretty much switch everything. And I really only see like one or two teams in the NBA that are left like that. That's Miami and that's Boston.
Yeah,
they can pretty much switch everything. The Bucks would be interesting just because I think Giannis is the only person really left that I feel like could abuse your guys' size. Like everyone else, like if y'all played Philly, which they're not making it past this round, we don't got to worry about that. But if y'all played Philly, I feel like y'all would end up abusing
Don't speak too soon.
There you go. Lose.
I said Heat in 5. I'm sticking to it. Whatever. We'll see. They play later tonight. But
I really think that y'all gonna lose tonight.
That's fine. You can think.
I think y'all gonna win a series, but I think y'all gonna lose tonight.
That was a bogus loss they had the other day, but I'm just saying.
I mean, couldn't fucking shoot, and everyone but Jimmy just didn't make anything. It was
30 something.
They did it on purpose though, because they know I couldn't really watch that game. Because it was Kentucky Derby weekend here, so I was working. Yeah. I couldn't really watch the game. All right, we're gonna have our bad performance when Will watch, and then when he's back being able to watch, we're gonna start turning our W in. So expect big things. But let's stick with your Warriors. Let's stick with your Warriors. Up 2-1 against the Grizzlies.
Funny as hell.
So I want to know, DeAndre. I know you're picking the Warriors, but how many games? Is it over in 5? Will the Grizzlies steal another one?
It's crazy, what's happening throughout the series. Because if you go back and you look before the series even started, when I said that Memphis is the team that I wanted to play because they beat us last year in the play-in game to stop us from going to the playoffs. I've always predicted 5-1. And now this situation, with Ja, Dylan Brooks. So it really got me confident.
Well, we're gonna talk about both of them in a second.
We should definitely. There's no reason that we shouldn't, win in 5. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Ja's not playing.
With the type team that we got, with our chemistry, with the situation that's going on, it's unfortunate, but it's basketball. We have to deal with it in the NBA Finals. It's tough playing without your star guys. You feel me? And that's what they got to come over. They're a young team. They got a lot of potential. They're going to be around for a while, but it ain't going to be this year. So I got Dubs in 5.
Oh, yeah. I mean, good year for them no matter what, no matter how
Yeah.
Josh, Devian, what you think?
You're going to be around for a minute.
Yeah, bro. I told you. I thought they was going to get
so far. You said, I think you said
they was going to get swept. Yeah, I thought they was going to get swept, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. I just don't see them winning. Like, Draymond, didn't he get he got ejected the second game. They lose by 1.
Game, it was like
first game.
It's a first.
Yeah, we still won.
And they won.
That's the game that determined the series to me. That first game. When I saw Draymond get ejected and we still won.
That's supposed to be a win. That's supposed to be a dub for Memphis.
It was crazy. I feel like the Warriors came out flat that game a little bit. Like the Warriors came out flat game 1. He got ejected, and I felt like that almost turned the Warriors up because it was, I thought that was
bogus.
That was pretty BS ejection.
It was bogus.
Yeah, for sure. They know what bro. Come on now, they know what they're doing.
That was a reputation ejection, in my opinion. Like
that was bogus.
So they assume the worst. I don't know. I hate seeing someone get ejected in a playoff game like that.
For something petty. But Dylan Brooks should have been ejected. There's a big difference between.
Yeah.
I've been seeing.
I thought they went way too far with Dylan Brooks.
Nah,
they suspended him and all that. Nah, bro, not suspension and all that.
I'm good with him. I'm cool with him being ejected.
He really hurt a player. Like he hurt a player.
All right, first of all,
but it's the way he broke
I've got
legs.
very little sympathy for everybody because nobody came to my defense when Markieff Morris had to miss like 50 games because Jokic took a cheap shot.
That shit was bogus. I thought it was bogus.
I
know. I'm just having a hard time.
I
couldn't find anybody to take my side with it.
That's bad for the game of basketball.
But my point is they basically suspended Brooks for 2 games because that happened in the first 3 minutes of that game too. And so like I'm cool with the ejection because I don't think he was trying to do it. Like I disagree with Steve Kerr.
I do. I'm a basketball player, bro.
I understand.
Bro. He tried to make a statement on that foul. I mean, I can't say it was intentional. Even if
I don't think it was intentional, but it was
professional basketball.
It was reckless. It was really reckless.
Yeah.
I think it was cool that he was ejected.
You know how to stop a wind up. Like he literally wind up.
No, yeah.
If you
don't hurt it, gonna block it or foul it. Like he wasn't about to miss.
He broke his
arm. He wasn't gonna block that shit. He wasn't blocking that shit.
He went no way he was blocking it.
Yeah, ain't no way he was blocking it.
Up in the earth. This boy's still on the ground. He already up in the earth. He's still on the ground. Like he literally up in the air and he's still on the ground and he cocked back and go. He ain't nowhere near the ball.
But if bro don't hurt himself,
I think it's one of those things where it's like
he broke his arm.
Where he was like, it's like a less than 1% chance he actually blocks it, but he's gonna go for it and swing hard. And he didn't care about what could happen if he didn't get the ball, which was obviously the most likely.
Bro, just listen to you.
Most likely
you just said it was a 1% chance of him.
I know. That's why I'm saying. That's why I said.
Why are you even trying? You said it's a 1% chance of blocking that shot.
And I said he should have been ejected, but then suspending him a whole nother game. Like it's not like it wasn't a basketball.
Okay, if he don't break his arm, I'm cool with just an ejection. But he breaks he fractures his arm.
You can't look at the end game like that.
The severity of the injury determined him getting suspended that game. So I agree with it. If he didn't break his arm, no suspension. I'm with it. He broke his arm. Not only broke his arm, he's out for the whole entire round. He gets the play.
Oh yeah, he's probably out next round. Like I agree, it's unfortunate.
No, bro, he should have sat down another game. If he didn't break his arm, different conversation. He broke his arm. He needs to sit his ass down.
The suspension's too far. Okay, so fine. If we're gonna go by the letter of what happened,
bro, if Draymond gets
Jordan Poole should be suspended. Jordan Poole should be suspended then, according to you.
Bro, if you call that a foul, you never played basketball before. You going off some shit in slow motion. Go to real speed.
Well, he pulled his knee.
Like you talking about some shit in slow motion. Look at it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He tore his meniscus.
Look at it in real speed.
No. You told me that because Peyton broke his arm, that he deserved to be suspended. So because John Morant tore his meniscus, then did
they call it a flagrant 2 foul? No, talking about some shit they view after the game. We talking about some shit that happened during the course of the game that they reviewed in the
Brooks
game.
didn't get suspended.
You saw the highlight after the game, bro. No, and he was.
I don't think he should got suspended. If he don't break his arm, they only did it because he broke his.
Exactly. That's why I agree with it.
Yeah, I don't think he. I don't think he should get kicked out.
And you broke a nigga from the G League. He came up from the G League and grinded his way to the team.
All right, and nobody cares about your little sob story, right? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he broke his arm, so they got to make a statement with that call, but I don't think they should.
Right, exactly.
He should have got thrown out and left alone.
Devion, I agree with you, and I'm cool with Jordan Poole. In reality, I'm cool with Jordan Poole playing. I don't want him suspended or anything. But I'm just saying, by DeAndre's logic,
you talking about
the guy got hurt.
He should get a flavor.
Okay, so maybe they were wrong.
You talking about a play that you do after the game in slow motion?
Okay.
Right. Go with real speed.
Does that change John Morant's diagnosis?
Yeah,
it don't fucking matter. That was a basketball play. He swiped for the ball.
Boy. I never swiped for the ball, grabbed someone's knee, and then yanked his knee while I'm pushing his head the other way. I ain't never done that.
Your slow ass, you're not playing defense.
Oh, they were stationary. What are you talking about? They were trapped. They were
defense like that. You're not playing at a professional intensity.
DeAndre, he played defense like how I was playing defense. And we do stuff like that, I'm trying to hurt you. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to.
No, bro. I didn't that's
what I'm trying to do.
Bro, I didn't put scratches on niggas. I didn't grab their knees. I done all types of things.
I'm trying to fuck you
you're a dirty player too.
I'm not dirty.
I know. I am
playing hard.
I am.
I'm trying to be both. I'm literally playing hard defense. Like in my mind, I'm doing it. You not scoring. And if you do some preschool move, if you bringing a ball across your face, you giving me the opportunity to reach. He brought that ball across his face, and he reached.
Yeah, he get hurt in the process, or what?
Right, but again, you know the difference between fucking someone's knee in the basketball.
Not when you going, not when you swiping full motion, full speed, and it come across and hit his knee.
Hey, bro,
he in slow motion.
My only issue with DeAndre is you got different rules when it's your team's player getting hurt and the other team's player getting hurt. That's all I'm saying.
Because our team always get hurt. So I have to live and die by it. Our team is always we just took 2 years off the NBA season. And we still got hurt this playoffs. What are you talking about?
Got
hurt in the finals.
You talking about Gary Payton?
That's your fault,
hurt, bro.
Yes, and he a big part of our team. Put him on some just Gary Payton. Look what he do for us out there.
I'm not saying he's not a valuable player, but you're not going to compare Gary Payton to Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson.
Y'all go win with or without him.
He's a big role player on our team.
He is. But you're comparing him. You just talked about the last 2 years. That was Durant in the finals, and then Klay Thompson in back-to-back years, and then Curry.
Right, but I'm telling you how we got to live in our injuries.
Man,
it don't matter.
Every team, my boy.
We always have to adjust.
Everybody
y'all got your first championship with Kevin Love and Kyrie sidelined by injuries.
And they got their second.
It goes for everybody.
With Draymond Green gets suspended and Andrew Bird.
No. My point is, it happens to everybody. Y'all aren't special.
Everybody.
Y'all aren't
We're not
special.
going to talk about excuses.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying y'all aren't special.
Yeah, because
we always got to deal with.
We got a lot of excuses. We supposed to repeat it, but we didn't.
Oh,
because
sure did.
We got a ACL tear and an Achilles rupture in the same game. When does that happen? from both your
Lakers would have had 4. Something bogus happened. It is what it is, bro.
Man, Lakers ain't have a chance.
What are you talking about? We would have had.
Their last chance was the bubble. After that, it was not.
I'm talking about back in the day. We could have had 4P. We get hurt. I'm just saying people get fucked up. That's just whoever can stay healthiest the longest win. That's just the name of the game. So it's just ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's move on. We all got Warriors winning this quickly.
Yeah. All right.
Today we had game 4 of Suns and Mavericks.
Yes, sir.
Mavericks tied it up 2-2. So each team has won both their home games.
Yeah.
Luka was fantastic again. Chris Paul.
Foul
bogus.
That's why they lost.
Bogus.
Where you at, CP?
He was in foul trouble the whole game. Like he had 5 fouls in the third quarter.
No Scott Foster to blame on this one. All right, so DeAndre, we didn't have you on last time, so you got a 3-game set here to who's gonna win. Who you got? You got Suns or Mavs coming out of here? Who the Warriors playing in the Western Conference Finals?
You know, that's hard. I really don't know. I keep trying to think about it. I want to say the Suns because of their leadership, but the way Luka and Brunson and Dinwiddie and
Finney Smith had himself a fucking game today.
Yeah, he deserved it. He deserved that check he got this year.
Yeah,
he deserved that check. They scary. They. I felt like today, even though they were in Dallas, that was a game that Phoenix supposed to win. Chris Paul really affected them when he was out. They brought the lead, bro. They brought the lead back several times. They needed Chris Paul, and
they used their closer.
Yeah, and if I'm Phoenix, I'm protecting home court. Whoever we gonna play against, whoever lose the first game at home.
Well, home team doesn't have to lose in this series though.
Exactly, or that's what I'm saying. So it's either Phoenix in 7, or whoever lose the first home game.
All right, well, give me a pick. You don't get off that easy.
Sound like you picking the Mavs, my brother.
I'm gonna go with Phoenix, man.
You don't want to pick Marcus.
Championship DNA, bro. I'm gonna go with Phoenix. I rock with D Book, man. That's a different animal right there. Luka is too, though. But Luka the future. I feel like D Book is his time right now. You heard me? So
he not who we worried about. He's not who we worried about. It's CP3. Like it's
if CP3 cooking, if he cooking,
it's a wrap.
But what I'm saying is when D Book is locked in, he look like he's a top 5 player in the NBA.
I don't know if I go that far, but he up there. Devion.
I said when he's playing locked in, he look like a top player.
I'm just saying when he's locked in, there's 5 people I would still take over Devin Booker. It's not a slight. I'm just saying there's some really fucking good players in the NBA. But Devion, you said Suns in 6, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, bro, it's still gonna be the same shit. I told you it's Chris Paul, bro. Like, bro, I'm not worried about D Book at all. Chris Paul, he come in there. He either gonna get hurt or he gonna play bogus. Been said it the whole time because without him, like we was talking about before, Aiden trash without Chris Paul. Like Aiden don't know what the fuck to do, bro. He'll get a rebound. All his points and all that, bro. It's a wrap, bro. D Book the only player outside of him, in my opinion, who can constantly create his own shots is him and CP3. CP3 create shots for everybody else besides D Book.
Quit sleeping on Cam.
He out of there.
Quit sleeping on Cam Johnson. He can create his own shot.
Boy,
He can create. He a hooper. He a hooper.
Not this year.
Don't sleep on him.
Next year. Next year we might be.
He's a good player.
No, he a hooper. He
but he ain't gonna matter this year. Next year we might see that.
He's not creating a shot like we're yes, he in a pinch.
You're right, but that's what I'm saying. Like
he's got a nice little pull up, 1-2 dribble pull up.
That's my X factor. He gotta perform if they gonna win.
That's who you banking it on?
No, I said that's my X factor. I know Chris Paul. He gonna do even on his bad games. He gonna do Chris Paul things.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the kind of the thing with this one. Like,
I'm just saying the person that
we're
not expecting, that person we're not expecting to be dominant, he's that expert. He's playing that position.
I'll give you that.
Reward them shoes for them.
I'll give you that.
Go to new heights.
No, he's a good defensive player too. He's long. He's rangy. Like he's a big reason why they've been as successful as they've been because another person to bring off the bench that's going to give you some good, 8 to 12 points a game probably. And play very good defense. Keep the ball moving.
Look, Chris Paul playing real James Harden-ish. he playing.
Let's chill,
bro.
It's one game. It's one game that Chris Paul had a bad game. He was terrible today. Got himself in foul trouble.
He was in foul trouble.
He got himself in foul trouble.
That's his fault.
First quarter.
Nah, bro, I'm not giving him no.
So this is my thing with Chris Paul is way too old.
You can't do that, bro.
Hey, you see what Steph did when he had 5
to be doing this bullshit. Like at the end of the day, if you got foul trouble, you can't play those fucking games where you're trying to game people. You're trying to do kind of push that limit of what a foul could be. And Chris Paul was doing that all the way up to fouling out in the fourth quarter. Just doing that little slick shit that Chris Paul loves to do. And you got to know when you're in foul trouble, you can't do that. Yeah. Like you got to make sure you stay on the court. And he didn't do that today. And, I said Suns in 5. Obviously, I didn't have Chris Paul with 5 points on my bingo card for the fucking series. So there goes my fucking prediction. But I'm going to go with you, Devin. I think they finished up in 6. I think they get right when they get home and they close it out in Dallas. I don't think it's going to get past that. Yeah. And I would love to see a Phoenix Golden State Western Conference Finals. That's going to be.
But shout out to Luka, too. Because Luka, people was on his head.
Either or. I really just want to see my guys there because we just came a long way over these past couple of years. But I definitely. Y'all gonna make me Steph Curry.
You and Cole, boy.
I ultimately. I just want to see my guys in the Western Conference Finals. It don't matter who we play against. We coming.
Y'all gonna get there.
That's not up for debate.
Hey, we're not there yet.
Without that,
we're not gonna look past We're not gonna look past Memphis.
You know what I honestly can't wait for though? Going back to that Warriors series, you know what I can't wait for? All those fucking. There's a few idiots out there that keep trying to talk about how the Grizzlies were so much better without Ja this season. I can't wait for that to get exposed. I hope y'all 30 pieces.
But what if they win one?
Game. Shit, if they win one, they win one. But this notion that they could potentially be better. Win one quarter.
What?
Hey, man.
Hey,
we're looking past.
I'm not looking past. I'm not. Obviously, the Warriors will not look past them. I want to see the Warriors come out there with an objective to embarrass those boys.
Hey, man, y'all, this humble day.
I want a 40 piece. They sent us home.
Y'all humble because it's Mother's Day. That boy scored 47. That boy, he got to score 50 for him to win. It's a wrap, boy. It's over, bro. Like, Ja doing his thing, though. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Ja. Shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? But he about to be on the couch next to us too. So
hey, let me ask you this, DeAndre. Let me ask you this. If the Warriors could trade, say, a package of Klay Thompson and Kuminga, maybe Poole for Devin Booker, what would you say?
There's nobody in the league I would give up Klay Thompson for.
I don't know about that. I feel you.
Okay.
We love the way Klay play. He perfect for us. We're not looking for nobody What he gonna do? Score more? Clay can score 37 in a quarter. You feel me? Clay scored 50 in 3 quarters.
Sure, he can still do that.
That's
Sure
5 years ago, my boy.
I'm not sure. Did you just watch the end of the season? Did you just see him score 40-some points in 3 quarters? Come on, like he can do anything.
Well,
I watched their practice videos. I watched him go
like
minutes of just straight shooting and not missing. Minutes, you know. Like it's just.
I mean, you were just telling me that Devin Booker was a top 5 player when he was on his game. So
yeah, for his team.
It's
all about situation. The thing, top being ranked players can be so overrated. It's all about what you can do for your team. We got Steph Curry. We don't need D Book to do all D Book things. We have a Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is just as good as any shooting guard in the league. He's the best shooting guard in the league. He's a two-way player, and he don't need the ball.
Second best shooter ever.
And he don't need the ball. He don't have to touch the ball.
I was just throwing a hypothetical out there because you just talked so highly.
You're talking about for a teammate, I feel like he's one of the best wingmans you can, if not the best wingman you can have in the NBA.
All right, pipe down, bro. Pipe down.
Hold on, who the best wing?
All right, pipe down.
Imagine
LeBron
playing with Klay Thompson. Imagine
it's LeBron.
Bro,
we see LeBron play with
ball dominant player playing
Delonte West that make him look good, bro. So you know what I'm saying?
Klay Thompson will make anybody look good. So if you great, your number gonna look even better.
Wait. We heard it here first, Devion. Klay Thompson makes Steph Curry look good. That's what we just heard right here from DeAndre Johnson.
He make anybody look good.
Hey, long as the Warriors fans.
All right, 3 to possible. Starting the controversy.
He make anybody look
Klay
good.
Thompson made Steph Curry.
Steph is the best player in the league.
No, he's not. Oh,
yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
We just saw the best player in the league drop 40.
He doing what he doing at his size in the NBA in the big man's game.
What the fuck? What that mean?
And he locking their ass up. Look what he did with 5 fouls.
Oh my God! What boy had one play?
Oh my
God!
That was no. Okay. Let's talk about this a second because Steph Curry has improved dramatically defensively. Like he has gone from being a liability on defense to being
he was
solid.
never a liability.
Yes, he was. Stop.
Yeah, the only reason he was a liability is because you got Klay Thompson, 6'6", 6'5", Draymond Green, 6'6", KD, 7 foot. Who else? You know, Andre Iguodala, 6'7".
That's why he will look better on defense.
That's why he got cooked.
Like I go at the 6'3" player too. I seen us make Patrick Beverly a liability defensively. When he played for the Clippers, when KD said, "Y'all know who I am," we made him a liability that series because we gave him number switches to the top of the key and made him play KD and et cetera, et cetera.
What the fuck he gonna do with KD?
Right. Exactly. So it's all about exactly.
This year was the first time we ever seen KD.
Exactly. What he gonna do with KD? What he gonna do with KD?
What does that have to do with Steph Curry getting cooked to anybody that wanted to fucking cook him?
Because he's not getting cooked. He's getting switched. He's getting switches. They're getting
James
Harden ISO him.
Bro,
that's 6'3" player because he's 6'3". Y'all saying it like it's just.
Do you remember how the 2016 finals ended? Do you remember how the 2016 finals ended?
Yeah.
With 6'2" Kyrie Irving getting
that was great defense, better offense.
Oh my God.
That went great D?
No.
The only thing you can
do.
Again,
it's not like a
better you can do is
like Kyrie Irving that happens to anybody.
That's the closest thing to perfect defense you can play without blocking the shot.
Bro, he wasn't even.
No, it's not.
Yes, Kyrie Irving never thought for a second that shot was getting blocked.
Oh yeah, he was like, man, he gonna block my shot. No, he didn't, bro.
He didn't doubt it. He didn't even see him.
When he got that, he was like, "Oh, I'm about to cook, bro." Come on, he a hooper. I'm about to cook him. The one person who gonna guard me,
it's cool, bro.
Bro, I don't see nobody in the league get guarded like Steph. There ain't one. Who gets guarded like Steph?
What does that mean? That means his offense is good.
No.
Yeah, we all know he's dominant offensively.
No. I'm giving you my take why he's doing. I'm going back to why he's the best player in the league. Y'all have reverted to his defense got better, and I was giving my points on why his defense has always been solid. Now I'm telling you why I really think he's the best player in the league. Nobody is guarding him like they guard from LeBron to KD to Giannis. Nobody's guarding him like they not getting guarded like Steph.
Bro, how do they guard Giannis?
They double team him. They try to clog the paint on transition.
They have 3
transition.
Half court.
How they guard him differently. Half court offense off. Look, they guard him differently. They guard him different. Half court offense versus full court in transition. Am I right?
You can't do nothing with him in full court.
Exactly.
He's 7 foot, and this dude barely got to jump to dunk.
Exactly.
They put 4 niggas on him to stop him.
When Steph get the ball, they're already pressuring him up court. Now he has Jordan Poole.
Now he has Jordan.
Go back to the 32. Go back to the lean scoring the NBA Steph. You feel me? He's getting, as soon as he gets the ball, you got a defender coming up. As soon as he gets across half court, another defender is coming at him. He's getting triple teamed. Like, he made it normal to get triple teamed. I've never seen no player in the NBA do.
Y'all, you talking about they was triple teaming on that and leaving everybody on y'all team open who can shoot?
Yes, bro, you know how defense is.
On the other half,
you trapping the player in the corner. They're playing his passing lanes. They're playing everything. They're putting pressure on him as soon as he get the ball in his hand. Like, once again, these are facts.
Bro, Steph, like the way, first of all, the way you guard Steph, you can look it up. I'm not look the way you guard Steph from half court, he can shoot the lights out. You still putting 3-4 bodies on Giannis, and he barely can shoot. Like,
because he's bigger than everybody. He's more athletic than everybody.
It's easier to stop that. It's easier to stop that if you can't shoot.
That's not the best player in the world. Best player in the world got the most skill, can defend.
No, the best player in the world impacts the game.
End of story. No, y'all confusing the best player in the world with most dominant player. Y'all confusing best player.
Giannis' defense is way better than Steph. And for Steph's offense to be that much better, he's still scoring just as much.
Offensively,
it ain't nothing you can
say. Offensively, who's better? Giannis or Steph?
Slight edge to Steph.
Slight edge to Steph. Okay.
Defensively, it's a huge gap.
Shooting wise, who's better?
Okay, that's a part of offense. You're not gonna go through 3 different ways to say Steph is better. Just
we're about to break it down. We're about to break it down.
I already told you Steph's a better offensive player. Obviously, he's better at shooting.
Yeah.
Giannis can dominate everything.
Everything who's better?
Steph.
What is that?
What is Giannis more better than Steph at?
Rebounding, defense. He scores just as much, and he can't shoot. He impacts his team. No Giannis.
He impacts winning more than Steph does.
Way more.
He impacts winning more than Steph does.
What?
Bro,
hold on. I think my computer tripping, man.
Nah, you heard it, bro.
I think
Steph had his chance. Steph had his chance to
do his thing
against Toronto, and he lost. I'm saying Giannis.
Because I know.
No, Middleton, his second best player. Look at what he's doing.
No, I know he ain't saying this type of stuff right now. I think
that boy shoot back still triple double. He's like, you can't do nothing.
Giannis, we talking about physical ability.
Okay, that's part of basketball, DeAndre.
Basketball, bro.
No, we talking about best player. When you talking about Michael Jordan being the best player, it's because he had more skill than all them players. He can defend.
There was no such thing as Giannis when Jordan played.
He's an acrobatic finisher. He got IQ.
If Jordan played in this era, Giannis would give him that same work too. I'm not here with this bullshit fantasy.
That's when you talking about best player. Giannis don't.
There was nobody like a Giannis when Jordan
statistically
played. That's different.
Fits the description of the best player. He's the most dominant player. He's he's the Shaquille O'Neal. He's not the best player in the NBA.
Yes, he is.
No, because when you're talking about player, you're talking about overall skills, bro. He's not the best.
You're just talking about playing basketball. Are there more skilled players than Giannis? Of course. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
This is a team.
It doesn't matter. He wins.
Giannis won that championship. They won that championship because of Giannis. They're where they are right now because of Giannis. They're winning right now because of Giannis. No Giannis, no playoffs, no nothing.
Oh, they going
Like,
to the
Giannis is that
okay,
bro.
They're going to the playoffs with the
is,
fucking Hawks, and no one gives a
gonna
shit.
do?
They're bouncing the first round. Doesn't matter.
Might go 7 games.
Like, I love Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday's been on a lot of teams that couldn't make the fucking playoffs.
Y'all saying all this point, like y'all saying all this shit, like if you don't remove Steph Curry off the Warriors, they still gonna have the same dynasty
that's not
they
what
had.
we're saying.
You're
trying to minimize Giannis.
Like no Steph Curry, no
saying.
championship, no playoff runs, no none of that.
Yeah, we know that.
No Drew Holiday, no championship for Milwaukee.
Okay, and no,
it's a team
effort. They still made it
Curry
to
is very important to that team,
bro. No Drew Holiday, they still went far. They just
play with my
past
guy.
Miami.
Shout out Draymond.
Drew Holiday got them past Miami.
Bro, y'all can't. If y'all miss either of Clay or Draymond, Steph's not taking them nowhere either.
Huh?
Nothing.
You said what?
Where have the Warriors gone without? You just said it earlier. Oh,
no, what you say?
And Draymond. I said no Clay or no Draymond. Steph's not taking them anywhere either. Like they'll go to the playoffs,
he'll make a run, but no championships.
Yeah, they'll go to the playoffs and maybe win the first round.
That's like saying no Scottie Pippen, no championships with Jordan.
Okay, like you're not helping your point.
Yeah. So quick.
There's only one player in the history of basketball that didn't have like a second player. That was the Mavs. That was Dirk Nowitzki.
That was a team.
His second best player was the sixth man of the year.
It was a team.
I'm just saying, besides that, you can't name nobody else. Everybody's got 2-3 players like that.
Effort.
That's
like
how
that.
basketball
Dirk went out there.
Dirk definitely had a legit number
like 28
Hold
points.
on.
28 points.
You gonna say the sixth man?
Dirk Nowitzki definitely had a solid number 2. His name was LeBron fucking James. All right, LeBron James.
Shout out to Jason
I'm not trying to go for that. No, yeah, shout out to Jason.
But he was a 6th man. That's what I'm saying. His second best player was
JJ Barrera.
Boy,
come on, bro.
Oh, so he didn't play.
No, he played well. He did his thing.
I'm not saying
like
JJ Barrera.
We're not talking about them the same.
Y'all trying to relate these. Y'all trying to relate role players to superstar. No, I'd rather have one superstar and all phenomenal role players than 3 pro superstars on the
Name
team.
one team like that has won.
Who?
I'm asking you.
Won what?
One superstar and a bunch of phenomenal role players.
2015 Golden State Warriors.
Boy.
One superstar. Look at that. Wasn't Clay's star season. That wasn't Draymond's star season. Draymond wasn't an all-star that year. Only reason Klay Thompson was an all-star year because somebody got hurt. Stop. Clay wasn't Clay. Dre wasn't Dre. Steph Curry was the only superstar on that team.
Oh my God.
I got no
Oh
words.
my God. I don't know what to say to that, bro. You wild.
No, I say Felix.
No, that is wild, boy. You're the only person.
They're the same fucking player.
The same
player.
They ain't changed one bit.
Giannis is so Clay was the
best player in the world.
So y'all was saying that Clay was the best. Y'all was saying Clay was the top 3 shooting guard in the league. Y'all was saying this stuff then?
They were saying Splash Bros.
Before the season, no, but after the season happened, yes.
The media that created that name. Y'all wasn't saying that then.
That's what I'm saying.
Clay was the greatest shooter, second greatest shooter then. Y'all wasn't saying that. What's y'all?
Bro, after that season happened, yes, everybody was. We didn't.
Y'all was saying Clay had no defense.
No one was predicting it.
Nobody knew who Klay Thompson was then.
Before the season, but after the season happened, everyone
He wasn't even averaging 22 points that year.
What does that mean, bro?
A lot. What do you mean? He wasn't this today, Klay Thompson. What you mean? What does that mean? It means Klay Thompson wasn't the Klay Thompson he is today.
It's like
running of making himself. He was proving
it's like Giannis was the
only superstar. He was presently the only superstar then.
Yeah, Giannis will have to average 45 points, 15 rebounds, and 22 blocks for him to say he's the best player in the league. And it's clear as day, like, nobody is stopping Giannis. The only person who can stop Giannis is him.
And nobody stopping
DeAndre,
what's stronger than him?
DeAndre, how many points in your DeAndre, how many points in your mind do you think Klay Thompson averaged that year that ended in 2015, your first championship?
I say 20 on the dot or 19.
21.7.
Yeah.
So right at 22, like you were just saying, he didn't fucking do.
All-star.
That's a great player. What the fuck are you talking about?
All-star.
He was
He literally had a career high in 3-point percentage. His
all-star.
Off by 0.1.
Not attempts.
He averaged the same amount of
attempts. He wasn't attempting what he started attempting after that year.
DeAndre, he took the same amount of 3-point shots a game in 2014, 2015 as he did in 2017, 2018. 7.1 a game.
Yeah.
He went 7.1, 8.1, 8.3, 7.1, 7.7. And then 9.3 this year.
All-star.
That's a great player.
Not winning without
stop trying to minimize him.
That's a great player.
Just to try and pump your player up, bro. He was Clay by that point. He was Clay.
Bro,
That's Clay.
That's like, all right. So if the Mavericks hoping to win, don't try to downplay Luka team this year because Jalen Brunson averaged almost 20 points.
I'm a big Jalen Brunson fan. I thought he should have been second place for MIP.
No, I'm just saying.
That's wrong about him. Yeah,
all I'm saying is Clay wasn't this Clay that we know of.
Bro, he was 0.6 points per game off of his career high for a season, DeAndre. He was Clay.
No.
That's the introduction before that. That was the introduction.
The year before that, he was at 18.4. He jumped up to 21.7, and the best he's done is 22.3.
When? And that was the next year?
No, that was 16-17.
Next year.
The next year, he bumped it up 0.4 to 22.1.
Bro,
he's the same fucking player.
Same
player. I ain't think it was 20. For some reason, I thought it was 19, 20 points. So that's on me.
Man, that's a championship team. You hear me? Like, that boy was balling.
He was a championship team, but we ain't have no superstars.
No, check this. All right.
I mean, I agree. Y'all still don't have superstars.
Yeah,
except for
Steph is the only superstar.
Yeah. Y'all got all-stars, but check this.
You listen to the audio, y'all said superstars. That was my argument.
Check this there.
No, you said it was a superstar and role players. There is a big gap between just a role player and then Klay fucking Thompson.
Yeah, Klay Thompson is your A-list role player. He's
the best.
I just said earlier on the show. I just said no, he was only an all-star. He was only an all-star that year because of injury. You can look that up.
I don't
care. It
care.
doesn't matter. He still was one.
He was that caliber of player. He was that caliber player. You're not going to try and compare Klay Thompson to Jason fucking Terry. That's so insulting to Klay Thompson.
He was a sixth man of the year. Like, that's sixth man of the year and Klay Thompson. How about this? Giannis. Let's look at him then. Who you taking? Chris Middleton or Klay Thompson? That's your second player then.
Boy,
I'm just asking.
That's not a real question to me.
Yeah, no, it's obviously Klay Thompson.
Thank you. Klay Thompson. That's what I said. Look at what he got versus what Steph got. Come on, bro. Look at what he won a championship with, what Steph won a championship.
Bro, you gonna point that out to Steph because the Warriors organization did a phenomenal job drafting.
See, here we go. See, now,
bro,
they did a good job putting a team around.
Who said?
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on.
Nah, you comparing Chris Middleton. You saying this and that. Chris Middleton is really nice. He an all-star. How many all-stars he got? He got several.
He got like one or two.
He got like.
He ain't Klay Thompson. If you had to choose between him and Klay Thompson, you pick Klay Thompson.
I think it's actually happened before. I'm always shocked how many
he got two for sure. I'm gonna say three.
If you had to pick between him and Klay Thompson, I guarantee you, majority of people gonna pick Klay Thompson.
Why not?
I know I'm picking Klay.
Why it's not even gonna be close.
Why not?
Offensively and defensively. You said two-way player. Look at it. Like Giannis has a Klay Thompson, bro. If Giannis has Klay Thompson,
bro. Once again, I just said before this segment that I just said that Klay Thompson is the greatest role player you can ever have. I just said
not a role player. He is more than
wingman.
I
said
you said wingman. You did say wingman.
You
did say wingman.
Yeah, Robert Horry.
All right. This is way too long on this bullshit.
Yeah.
We're going to the East. Going to the East.
Boo.
Heat Sixers. Heat are up 2-1. They played tonight in about 40 minutes. Heat are up 2-1. Embiid came back. 76ers looked much better. The Heat looked like absolute dog shit. What do you guys think?
2-2.
You think it's going to be 2-2? Who you got winning the series, though?
I might go with the MVP, bro. Y'all deeper.
No, you already bounced MVP.
Y'all deeper.
Y'all already bounced MVP.
Y'all deeper.
Yeah.
For sure.
Better.
But I'm going with the MVP of the year.
All right. You can be wrong. That's fine. Devion, what'd you think so far?
Miami lost on a bogus game. So Embiid came back and threw it off. Embiid back now. You going to make your adjustments. They still go win. Embiid is not gonna be that big of. I'm sorry, like with James Harden playing the way he playing, Embiid is not gonna be that big of.
I mean, Embiid wasn't even that. Embiid wasn't even that good in Game 3. Miami did a good job of handling Embiid. Now you can say, was it Miami handling him, or is it the injuries messing with him? Whatever. Embiid wasn't usual Embiid. He had a nice Euro dunk in the first half, but besides that, he
Miami forgot how to play.
Shot. But the difference in the game to me was Danny Green goes 7 of 9 from 3. Fuck him.
Man,
fuck Danny Green. I'm so
tired
of seeing him have these types of games against Miami.
He's the only player that I watch, and I'm like, oh my gosh, don't shoot.
I hate watching.
You know what's so crazy too?
I like Danny Green, man.
Danny Green was 7 of 9. He missed 2 threes.
Ever since he injured Klay Thompson,
he missed 2 threes, and he airballed one of them. Like, if you're that hot, how do you randomly throw up an air ball in the midst of a 7 of 9 from 3? Like, he was open too. Like, it was like a late contest. He just from the corner, he just completely shoots it over the whole side of the rim. I don't understand Danny Green, bro. But he does this every time the Heat play Danny Green in the playoffs. He has at least one game like this where he just goes fucking nuts from 3, and it drives me insane.
You gotta take the good with the bad with him.
Oh my god,
and it's a lot of bad.
And then it was Danny Green, Danny Green on Philly going crazy, and then Bam playing like like this. Bam just always has to come out at some point where he just will not be aggressive, and I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting sick of it. It makes me question the max contract that they gave him. I've said this since they gave him the fucking contract, that he needs to grow a lot more to really earn that defensive player of the year max deal. Like, defense is always there, but offensively, if you're going to be a max player, you can't do that in the playoffs. That cannot happen in the playoffs where it looks like he's scared to go at the rim. Yeah. Like, Embiid's playing with a broken face and a torn ligament in his thumb. Get into him.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what he gonna do?
That's somebody to attack.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on, Bam.
Thanks.
I think Bam will bounce back tonight. He admitted
I told
he wasn't aggressive enough, but
I told you, boy, it's all based on Bam. Like with a lot of this shit, because if Bam come on and play, he cool. I'm telling you,
I've said this all year. I've told a lot of people this, a lot of Heat fans this. Like the difference in Miami's year, like their ceiling for the year is going to be Bam or, the off chance it could be Oladipo, but somebody needs to be the first scoring option that's not Jimmy Butler. Like, Jimmy can't be
y'all need number one option. Y'all need Duncan Robinson to step up. That's y'all X factor. You need to play.
Duncan's played 1 minute in this series. I don't know why Spo's going away from him. I personally think Duncan would be a great person to use against, especially with Embiid out there. But, Strus has been hot to end the season, so they've gone with Strus, which is fine. Strus couldn't make a fucking bucket last game, so that hurt. I think he'll bounce back. I said it before the series. Heat in 5. It's just one loss. That's all it is.
Yeah, you said that. I don't think, bro. Embiid is
and good, the NBA needs to do something. The NBA needs to do something that's more harsh than how they've penalized Phoenix and Philly for the bullshit with the injury designations. Because Phoenix did it in Game 6 against New Orleans, and then Philly did it before last game where they said Embiid's out, and then all of a sudden, magically on game day, he gets upgraded to doubtful and then plays. The Suns did it with Booker. Something's got to be. It's got to be like the NFL or something. Once you designate somebody out, they're out. So you at least have to leave them questionable. Something got to, because that's a little bullshit game. I don't think it really mattered, but I didn't like it. But Devion, what do you want to see tonight? What do you want to see from my Heat tonight?
How to remember how to play basketball. Like for real, bro. Like Tyler Hero and Jimmy, the only people who made it out of double digits last game. Like, and Embiid didn't play. He didn't play well at all, bro. So like, you can't, and you got dubbed by that. That's like the worst y'all have played in the playoffs to me, where it's just like it's shitty. And Jimmy looked like he was in God mode, and then that's what you get. So as long as they play like the Miami Heat, I think they win. I ain't gonna say they gonna dub them or nothing, but they gonna win and just keep remembering how to play. Is 76ers, they're a fluke ass team. I keep saying it. Like James Harden. I said this after this playoff series when James Harden is trash. I'm never talking to him again. He's not a superstar no more. He is a glorified all-star after this season. He's done. He is finished.
All right, DeAndre. I want you to talk to me about why you're picking Philly a little more. What do you think the edge for Philly is going to be to be able to give them the ability to come back from that 2-0 deficit?
Doc Rivers.
I mean,
please.
Y'all got Sproles for sure. But they got Doc. They got the MVP of the league. And their X factor is James Harden. James Harden got to show up to play. If he play like I think he can play, then that's why
I see
I
what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Okay.
A whole bunch of what ifs. Like James Harden.
Yeah, I think Miami has overall the better team. Y'all deep. Victor playing great. He looking like the old Victor Oladipo. He's showing glimpses of that, and that's scary. You feel me? Y'all all around the best defensively team. So y'all definitely got the edge. If I had to put my money, like if I had a gun up to my head and I had to pick, I'm going with Miami to be safe. Because I can't go with.
He don't want to see me happy. That's all it is.
Yeah, bro.
Are you a Heat hater? But for real, for some reason, for me to say it out loud, I think Philadelphia gonna win because if the X factor steps up and perform like he's supposed to play, which that's what I'm going to assume. I'm just gonna make an assumption. He's about to perform.
You talking about fat suit Harden?
Yeah. I'm about to make an assumption that he gonna perform.
Look, Miami's taking all the little floppers and just sending them right home.
Hey, DeAndre, let me ask you a quick question. When was last time Harden played? He played good.
Last time he played good was last round.
When? I must have missed it.
He had one good game. He closed them the fuck out in Game 6.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I must have missed that.
Yeah, you definitely missed it.
He went like 35 on.
He ain't been that Harden that we know of. It's something there. I don't know if it's the role he's playing, the system he's in.
He got his ass out of shape and can't get back in shape.
But let me tell you one thing about this. Let me tell you one thing about this. All superstars show why they are superstars at some point in time.
Are we sure James Harden's ever been like truly a superstar?
Yeah, he has. Anytime you can win 2 MVPs, you
No. I don't do that because see that's Skip Bayless's of the world voting. I don't care about what they say.
Listen to me. You're not on that high of a pedestal, not being a superstar. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but I want to be clear. My definition of superstar is somebody that can lead a team. That's fine. If that's what you want to say, then yes, James Harden's a superstar. My opinion of a superstar is somebody that you can count on to lead a team to a championship. Like that person alone makes a team a championship contender. Right now in the NBA, I only see Steph, LeBron, KD, and Giannis truly in that like superstar status.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Where like you put them on the team, and no matter what, people are like, they got a shot this year.
Yeah.
I've never felt that way about James Harden.
Those are 5 best players in the league.
I feel like James Harden is your best player. I know your team's not winning. That's why.
Because he forget how to play in the suit. He forget how to play in the playoffs. I don't care what nobody say.
Not forgetting how to play. It's the way he plays. It's the way he's gonna get his buckets, his points, all of his counting stats that we all fall in love with. The way he gets it doesn't work in the playoffs. You can't ISO that much in the playoffs. It's not going to work.
They let you play real ball.
That's why Golden State's been able to have their run. When Golden State's healthy, it's not Steph just taking the ball and ISOing the whole game. It's the pressure that Steph puts on an entire offense. Whether he's got the ball in his hands, he's cutting. Their whole offense is so hard to defend. I'll tell you one thing about the Warriors that I don't think a lot of people know. Most points per game off of cuts to the rim in the entire NBA is the Golden State Warriors. They don't play anybody above 6'9". Yet they make the most points per game on cuts to the rim, and that's because of all the pressure that Steph, Clay, Poole all put on people when they're cycling for threes. Then you got someone just cuts to the rim, easy layup. That's probably how Draymond's made 75% of his points in the NBA. Off them same little cuts. James Harden, he can't play like that. He's not effective like that. If you make James Harden play off the ball, he just stands there. And he makes you play 4-on-5 on offense. Miss me with James Harden. Harden. All right, so DeAndre, I'm going to pin you down even further. I'm going to give you an out. The Heat win tonight. You changing your pick?
Come on, DeAndre.
Yeah, thanks.
So if he go up 3-1, then you're off of it.
Yeah. I mean, bro, it's never over till it's over. Like once again, this is one of those difficult series to me. You feel me? Because I really think if James Harden turn it on, they gonna win. But I don't. I'm assuming it happened. But the reason I'm picking y'all to win it is because I don't think he's going to step up to be that James Harden.
All right, there we go. We got what I wanted to hear now.
There we go.
We got the point
I feel you. There you go.
All right.
But if he plays like tonight, he go out there and he's not even putting up 30 points. I'm just saying like being efficient.
Oh yeah, you don't have to do that.
The ball moving around.
But if James Harden plays like James Harden,
he's doing that. James, that's the James Harden showing up. Yeah, I think
he just doesn't though. You're right.
Oh, yeah, I mean it's tough for anybody if James Harden shows up like that.
Yeah,
but
I
don't believe in it. But let's move on. This has kind of been the series that everyone wants to watch. Some people have deemed it the Eastern Conference Finals already. I think that's bullshit. But Celtics and Bucks are up 2-1. Had a little controversy at the end of the last game. So first thing I want to ask y'all, was that a shooting foul on Marcus Smart at the end of the game when they were down 3? You know, they gave him a take foul. They said on the floor, so he shot 2 free throws instead of 3 free throws. That could have tied the game. What y'all think? DeAndre, go first. Shooting foul or no?
No.
So you say good call?
It's a playoff call, so it's like
I'm just curious. I don't
know.
Fuck both those things.
How you feel?
Yeah, I don't know. It could go either way.
I think letter of the law, that was a shooting foul. At first watch, I thought it was on the floor, and I thought he was just trying to after they blew the whistle, he tried to throw his arms up. But when I saw the replay from the other angle where you could kind of see like the inside of him, it looked like he actually anticipated them trying to take foul and started going up right before they wrapped him. I can't remember who took the foul, but they did a great job of grabbing his arms real low to try and conceal that he was going up for a jump shot. But I think they actually got that one wrong.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm not mad at them. Fuck Boston.
They get a lot of stuff wrong.
So do with all them millions of dollars in cameras, y'all still can't see.
Well, you supposed to have the best referees in the world. They miss most stuff than the person that.
Well, they be betting on them games. I promise you, they be betting on them games, getting rich on the sidelines. What?
I just want to say one thing. I think the refereeing in the NBA playoffs so far has been terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's benefited any more team than the other. I just think in general it's been really bad. Very inconsistent.
They making extra money off these games.
Le'Veon, foul or no foul, or 3-point or shooting foul or not?
Just depends. That's what I'm saying. I don't like Boston, so I'm happy about the call. So so if it was my team, I might, say it's a shooting foul. But I'm just hard not to be biased. I don't like Boston. I'm mad they made it this far. So
let's talk about the actual basketball. DeAndre, what do you think of the series so far? And then who do you think is going to win?
In the Boston series?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been a good series. I just hope it goes 7.
It's hard for me to go with Milwaukee because Chris Middleton out, but again, they got that championship DNA, and I'd rather go with experience over anything. So I'm gonna go with Milwaukee for sure.
And how many? How many games, DeAndre?
7.
Yeah, hard, ain't it?
That's what I like to hear. 7-game series.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the only 7-game series.
So what do you think the difference is?
2 7-game series. I'm going with 2 7-game series. I'm going with Phoenix. Yep, I'm going with Phoenix. Yeah. And I'm going with Boston series. Both of them. I'm going with the team, the 2 teams that made it to the championship to pull out both series.
DeAndre, what do you think has been the most impactful element of this series so far? What's been the deciding factor to help the Bucks go up 2-1?
Team chemistry. Because when the shots wasn't falling, they still found a way. last game, Giannis looked like the Giannis that we kind of know of, that we expect to see. But when he wasn't like that, they still found a way to pull it out, and that was because of their team. You got to give big credit to his team. His team is definitely taking him to new heights because without Chris Middleton, who would expect him to be up 2-1 right now? Chris Middleton is he's a big piece of that team. And the way that Boston didn't play this whole entire year, even though Boston, they had a banged up Marcus Smart and what's that big man name?
Robert Williams.
Yeah, he just came back this series. He's looking good. He's not being that. We know he's known. He's more like a walking double almost, and he hasn't been getting as many rebounds as I expected. I think he'll help them more if he dominate the paint more because that's where they're getting beat in the paint.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's what makes Milwaukee so tough. Is like Brook Lopez shoots it well enough from 3 to take him out.
And he a big. Like you gotta respect him
up, boy.
You gotta respect him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Length can take you a long way in the NBA. They got length. They got that size. Once Chris Middleton come back, it's gonna be tough for whoever played him.
Yeah, so I said before the series, I actually think this was it's not good for the Bucks that Middleton's missing, but I think of all series, I think this is the one that like they could afford missing Middleton the most, just because of how how Boston plays defense. Mm-hmm. Like Middleton gets a lot of his buckets on ISOs, and that's not a good formula. We saw that in the Nets series. Like you try and ISO them. That's not going to be like if they could do what they did to KD and Kyrie, they'll damn sure do it to Chris Middleton.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact.
So, I still think they miss a little bit of Middleton, Giannis pick and roll, but I think Drew can do that enough to where it's been fine. I think I said Milwaukee in 6 before the series. I feel pretty good about that, and I'm kind of with you, DeAndre. It's been the others. It's not Drew or Giannis that's been the saving grace for them to get them up 2-1. Giannis obviously did the heavy lifting in Game 3, but in that first game that they stole, it was the Grayson Allens, the Pat Connaughtons, the Bobby Portises. Like those guys just came to play, and it just seems like they're at a point where you can almost bank on 2 of those others always showing up.
Yeah,
and that just makes them so hard to beat because it's hard to slow down Giannis 4 times in a series.
Woo.
Eventually he's gonna do what he did in Game 3.
They don't call him a Greek freak for no reason.
Yeah, dude's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
So Devion, what are your thoughts been, bro? What do you think? What's been kind of the deciding factor so far?
How well Jason Tatum plays.
Yeah.
Keep it G with you. Like I'm not gonna lie to you because if he plays,
because if he play a little bit better last game, they win.
That's like for
real.
He
just has a regular bad game.
That's a regular game.
You can't be that Uno and have 10 points in a playoff game. It's just unacceptable.
I said Jaylen Brown is the most consistent. I knew he was gonna be the most consistent.
He's not the most consistent though. He hasn't been.
I'm talking about with this shit in like the playoffs.
Let's break that one down a little bit. Let's break that one down a little bit because we gotta put the proper context on that one.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum is getting the best defender. Right. Like he's getting the attention. So Jaylen Brown should
have a field day. If he really is a superstar, he should have a field day every time.
But like you guys are saying, Jaylen Brown did his part. Tatum can't go for 19.
Jaylen Brown,
you can't go for a 19.
Definitely.
Like that just can't happen. And a lot of people, there were some people, mostly Boston fans, that were trying to start is Jason Tatum, better than Kevin Durant, or is he like in like that category?
He's not.
And as much as I love Tatum, St. Louis, shout out, but no, we're not there.
It's crazy because if you revert back to when they played Brooklyn at the end of the season, I remember KD was talking shit to the fans, and he was like, "I can do this shit by myself."
Yeah, and got his ass clamped.
Yeah.
For real. Hey, they made him look bad.
He said it. He said it's on camera. He told that fan, "I can do this shit myself."
Yeah, it got clamped. And that's the thing about like
swept.
Tatum, and that's what I'm saying. Like Tatum, I get he getting the best defenders, but bro, you can you can figure that shit out. Like Jaylen Brown doing, and granted, Marcus Smart made one shot last game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But here's the thing, and here's the thing. I think I told you guys last episode why I actually gained some respect for Trae Young after the series, even though he couldn't score or do anything. Is that he kept getting his others involved though. Like he actually did a good job of not forcing shots and trying to keep the other guys involved. I kind of need to see Tatum do that a little more. Like if you don't got it going, I don't need you taking 19 shots if you're only gonna make 4.
Yeah.
You know, like get those shots to somebody else. And I think that's something that a lot of these young budding superstars kind of struggle with. And it's another thing. That's why I thought John Morant was actually impressive against Minnesota. He couldn't really get much going scoring the basketball, but he kept, Desmond Bane, he kept him getting hot. He kept the whole others keep going. It's the same thing you see with a lot of these all-time great players. That they know how to get other people involved if their shit's not falling.
Yeah.
And I would like to see Tatum, do that. If you're getting a steady dose of Drew Holiday, just move the rock, bro. Just move the rock.
Taking the hardest shots in the world, can't get them, don't learn how to pass, can't get rebounds. Kobe mentality without the results. Like, no championship. So.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. The one thing about Kobe, he was gonna by the his overall game stats might not look fantastic,
but he's gonna figure it
By
out.
the end of the game, he's gonna figure out how to get himself at least a few buckets.
Yeah, and that's why I said that's why DeAndre, I feel him on that, because the one thing that really separate Boston and Milwaukee, you can tell Milwaukee has a championship mentality and they play like a championship team, because even in these tight games, Giannis might not be super efficient, bro. You can tell like, oh, them boys are a championship team. Like it's just they word on them. Boston don't got that, bro. So it's just like they just look young. They look like they got some playoff experience, but you can tell they ain't really won shit. Like it's just it's written all on them. So they not gonna beat them, bro. I'm sorry. I wanted to say Boston was gonna win. You know how bad I wanted to just see them upset them, but I just don't see them beating Giannis, bro. Like that shit is Giannis is a monster, boy. I'm sorry. Like this should help them. Like no Middleton, bro, and they playing good and they gonna figure it out. He come back. This should give them all the hope in the world. Bro, this is
all
great.
Right. DeAndre, before we end this show, I need to know your finals prediction. I know you're gonna pick the Warriors winning, but who are they gonna beat?
Warriors and who?
I want to say the Warriors versus. It's either Miami or
the Bucks.
Miami or Milwaukee. It's either one.
Yeah.
All right, we'll pick one.
It's hard. It's so hard. Like I'm being real as fuck. Like it's so hard. But if I had to pick, when Chris Middleton come back?
I think they expect him back for the next series, but I'm not sure on that.
He gonna have to get his energy, stamina right. I'm gonna have to say Miami, bro.
Thank you, my God.
I have to say Miami. Y'all just look the best. Y'all the best defensive team right now. But I like us versus y'all because y'all not super big. Y'all got length in every position, but y'all don't have like giants all across the floor.
We don't got giants anyway. We only got 1 7-footer, Deadman. We got 2, but only one that plays, Deadman.
Yeah, boy. If y'all play Milwaukee, boy, that's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be a good. I think it's gonna be a fun series no matter what.
That's gonna be tough.
I'd rather play against the smaller guys.
I feel you on that.
At the end of the day, we gonna get Giannis out that paint. So I don't care who we go against. We gonna beat whoever. I feel like we can, as long as the basketball guys let us maintain our health.
Well, y'all only have one team. I've been saying it the whole time. There's only one team that will give y'all problems in the West, and it's the Suns. Besides that, like it's just a smooth sail. Like I'm serious, bro. It's just like ain't nobody go like. It's a mentality when it's playing with y'all, bro. Y'all see it with Memphis, like y'all fucking around with Memphis the whole game and just pick it up like that.
Yeah.
It's just, bro. It's just y'all got one team. Y'all gotta get past. It's hard. It's a bigger gap. Like I think it's easier for you to say either the Suns or the Warriors versus Miami or the Bucks.
Yeah.
I think so. And I ain't mad at that, bro. That's gonna be hey. If y'all play the Bucks in the championship final, I don't see how they don't go 7 games.
I think either way, I think it's gonna be a good long series.
Yeah, that's tough. That's gonna be whoever they go earn it.
Yeah. Our goal is not to let the series go that deep. I'm trying to get it over with quick.
That's our best bet.
Y'all know how we end this show. We choose love or we choose violence. Devion, I'll let you go first. You choosing love, you choosing violence today, bro.
I've been picking love this whole time. I'm picking violence this time, and I'm picking against CP3. Like he is biggest. Like, bro, he too old, too seasoned to be out here fucking up like that, bro. Getting 5 points, bro. Getting foul trouble this early. Like, you are your team, bro. Like, you can't mess up I'm trying to be fair because if this was Clay, KD, if this was Steph, any
Harden.
other superstar, Harden, I'm on your ass, bro. So I gotta keep it fair. So, like CP3, bro. And I'm gonna get an honorable mention to I love what Luka doing because last year I was really on his ass about his playoff performance. This year he actually doing pretty good. So I'm giving him an honorable mention. Like with love, I'm happy to see what he's doing, bro.
All right. I'm choosing calculated violence today. Bam! We got the game going on. We're in the first quarter right now. Bam! Show the fuck up. Be aggressive. Go at fucking Embiid. Go at him. I don't want to see that timid shooting these little jump shots after 3 pump fakes. You don't know what the fuck to do. I don't want to see you catching the ball at the top of the key and not even looking at the rim. I want you to go to this game angry. Talking about you're going to dominate Philly. All right? No more of this bullshit. Close these boys out in 5. I'm not trying to deal with the long series with Philly. Fuck them. They've been trying to talk. They still want to talk about Jimmy choosing Miami over them. It happened. We gotta really cement that it was the better decision to come to Miami. So DeAndre, I'll let you close it out. What do you think? We want love or violence?
So Draymond Green was kicked out the game for a foul that should have been minimum flavor 1. Gary Payne Jr. fractured his arm off of a dirty play. So you know what? Violence it is.
Against who? The refs?
I want the refs, players, anybody that's screaming Memphis is violence.
Oh, shit. That's funny as hell. Except you. Hey, that was a bogus call against Draymond, though.
I think it was definitely like a flagrant 1. Like there was
one
wind up and they hit him in the face.
Agree with the 1 because of the tape.
Yeah, flagrant 2.
I should have loved his reaction. I like that. Shit, I'll be out. I make 25 million. I like that.
He went Antonio Brown. He said,
I like that, boy. Yeah.
Draymond's funny, bro.
Yeah. I hate that.
All right, y'all.
Playing against him, but
well, DeAndre, appreciate you having us on. You got any shows or anything coming up that we can pump out here?
Oh man, I'm gonna drop the schedule right now. We just working. We just putting in a lot of work. But man, get me back on here more often. I'm gonna have to do something where I can be on here once a week. Or something.
We only do a show once a week, all right? So calm down.
Man,
all right, we'll get you back on here. We'll get you back out here soon. How about this, DeAndre? Every series that the Warriors continue to make it to, we'll at least have you on one time in that series.
Boom. I'll see you next week.
Every time, bro.
All right.
I'll see you next week.
All right, y'all. Let's bring it possible. We're signing off.